Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. And today we want to talk about the regional politics, which is actually played in this country called Kenya. And this regional politics is actually based on tribal cocoons. And this tribal politics has actually affected the growth of this republic. And that's why whenever we go for election, you will find that some tribes in certain regions, they will come together and they will get power. But immediately they finish election and it becomes the time for them to deliver services to the people of Kenya. You will find that if two regions had come together and they had amalgamated each other so that they can get presidency of this republic, those two regions, immediately we finish election, they will start blaming each other instead of providing services to the people of this republic. So that is actually what we are going to have as a candid discussion this evening. But before we dive in and try to dissect what is the problem with that regional kind of politics, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video thumbs up. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And lastly, whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, I request you kindly to always smash the bell button because that is the only way you give YouTube permission to notify you so that whenever we come up with any political content, you will be in the position to watch it immediately. Now, let us go back to the discussion. The politics which you are experiencing in this republic, the so-called regional politics. And with this regional politics, you will find that every region has a kingpin. And you will find that this regional politics is actually based in tribes. And from the time of independence, we have been playing this kind of a game now and again. And that's why development of this republic is lagging behind. That is why this nation cannot move forward as a nation. Because if you look what has happened since independence, then you can agree with me that regional politics is not serving us well because it makes people to only want power and to only feel that it is their time for them to eat. And this regional politics is quite tribal. And that's why in the Republic of Kenya, we actually don't have issue-based politics. That means you can be as bright as you can. You can have issues which affects the people of Kenya and how you can come up with the idea of solving those issues. But if you cannot go back and pace your arguments in the context of regional politics or tribal politics, you will find that it's very difficult for you to become the president of this republic, for you to change this nation. Because you will find that from the time of independence, because of regional politics with regional kingpins, that is why you will also find that presidency will be going probably to two regions in the Republic of Kenya. And those tribes with less numbers, it is as if they will never produce a president in the Republic of Kenya, no matter how clever, how resourceful a person who comes from those small tribes is. Then you will find that will be very difficult for such a person to penetrate and become the president of this republic. And that is what currently is happening. For example, recently we had on 17th Limuru 3. And what was about Limuru 3? It was about the mountain chanting its own politics. It's about the mountain discussing on how to approach 2027. And that's why some resolutions from Limuru 3, it was about how the people from Mount Kenya are going to have a presidential aspirant let come 2027. And in another way, another resolution was about how they will be defending each other politically. What we call survival for the fittest. And even another resolution was how to bring up a coalition which is regional, which is called AKI. And they actually selected the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to be the leader of the AKI coalition. So that's how tribal we are. And at the same time, because of this tribal politics, you will find that people who become the kingpins of these tribes or of these regions, they are quite powerful in terms of political networking, in terms of finances, and even in terms of socially. And that's why you will find that it is also very difficult for any person to emerge if that person is not stable, networking and financially. And that has actually prevented very good people from certain region from actually becoming the presidents of the Republic of Kenya. Another example, if you look at Rift Valley, you will find that we have the kingpin from that place. And no matter how you can to be the president, then you will be told that you have to stay cool until the kingpin exit from active politics. Another example is also from the Nyanza region. The Nyanza region has a kingpin in the name of Raila Amolo Odinga. And many political leaders have tried so that they can enter to the national politics, but they are always told that we have the kingpin of this region and you cannot become another kingpin. You must wait until that kingpin exit from active politics. Also, if you look at the western part of the Republic of Kenya, you will find that we have kingpin from those places or from that region in the name of Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Masika Wetangula. And you will find that it's quite difficult for you to be the kingpin from that kind of regions because you must be stable financially and politically for you to be the kingpin of that places. And you will find that this regional politics, its problem is that it does not give the benefit those individuals who have the brains, those individuals who have the good minds on how to develop this nation. And that's why the politics of this country is remaining to be the same from the time of independence up to today. We are still crying on the same things that our forefathers used to cry about. People used to complain about employment, but still today we are complaining about employment. We used to complain about poor health. Still we are complaining about poor health. We used to complain about poor education. Up to today, we still complain about poor standards of education. Why is that so? It's because we have allowed regional politics to dominate this republic. And with that regional politics, it's going to be so difficult because that regional politics is entrenched in tribal kind of politics, which makes very difficult for us to choose quality leaders, servant-based leaders, people who come up with issues affecting this nation and with solutions. So that's how regional politics has actually affected this nation. And you see, with regional politics, you will find that we will have heated politics towards the end of the term. And at the same time, if those regions which came together to form the government are going to be in peace with each other, immediately then we will also start having heated politics in this republic. And that will automatically hinder the development of this republic. And with regional politics, we cannot move forward as a nation because every region will be thinking in its own way. And we cannot have that thinking as the people of Kenya. I really don't know what you have to say about this regional politics. Do you think this regional politics, we need to continue with it or we need to abandon about it? And how can we do that? Please, I could like you to drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video thumbs up, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, I request you kindly to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly.